This is a tale of two wheels, really. These are Potter's wheels, electric, and that's an Ossager wheel there, and that one is not an Ossager wheel, it's a Cone wheel. They're both great wheels, but they've got their advantages and disadvantages. We dealt with that in a different video. Now, what I'm dealing with now is just, I just want to tell you something about production throwing, because we use two different clays in the workshop, and you know, we still do quite a lot of throwing in terracotta, and you know, actually I much prefer it as a throwing body. It's much nicer to work with than the white earthenware. And the white earthenware we're using here is mostly sort of for the slab roller, though that's covered in stuff as well. Anyway, we've done plenty on that. I've got loads of videos on making tiles. So here we are. This is the wheel we use for white earthenware clay. That is the wheel we use for red terracotta clay. Now we have to have separate. We don't need separate tools, because you can clean the throwing tools in a bucket in seconds, really. But you do need separate bats, because the system we use oil tempered hardboard to make the bats, which I'm going to show you in the next video. And so they get pretty mucky, because they're textured on the back, and this is masonite, you call it in the States, but there's two grades. You know, there's a waterproof one and one that isn't waterproof. Well, obviously you've got to have the waterproof one if you're using it for this purpose, because it's going to be wet. So we throw about half a pound to a pound of clay out on the wheel head like that, and then your bat sits on top of that. Sort of thump it down, and it's attached, and what we do is we throw the pot, and we do whatever turning we need to do while it's on the wheel still, attached to the bat, and then we remove the pot on its bat and put it on the shelf over here, and I've cleared most of them away now. So that's a system we use. So we've got to have an awful lot of bats, and separate bats for separate clay. If it's a different, we've got two terracotta clays we use here. One will fire to stoneware, and we've just replenished that, because it's actually a very good modelling clay. And Charlotte does quite a lot of sculptural stuff, so we use it for that. And we use the earthenware clay for just about everything. And it's not my favourite clay, but nonetheless, we've got to keep it clean. We've got to keep it away from the terracotta. So there's your system right there. I just didn't have enough bats, so I'm just making a few more out of the last squares of oil tempered hardboard I got left over from the sheet that made that lot there. So I got roughly, they're about 10-inch, I think, those bats. These little ones are about 8 inches. So I think I got something like 40 out of a 4x8 sheet. And that was a really cracking sheet of oil tempered hardboard. It's very, very nice material for this. It's got quite a long life. So what I've done is I drilled a hole in the middle of it at the back, and this is the textured side, which of course is perfect for attaching to clay that you've thrown out on the wheel head. I will come back to that and show you, but I just wanted to run this one quickly past you, because I haven't worked out the cost of a single bat on that, but I think a sheet of that's about £20 sterling, something like that. And if you get 40 bats out of it, well, that's 50 pence or 10 bob in old money per bat, and if it was a marine ply or something for a Lotus wheelhead, you know, you're going to be paying, you're going to get about 5 bats for that lot there. And to be honest, you know, anything is going to wear. Yeah, and everything is going to wear. It's all got finite life, but this is really good, really good. Some of these are beginning to break up a little bit. Not that one, but 1 or 2 of them are getting a little bit flowery at the top. And I never thought that was very good quality, that particular sheet. And we've had better. And this stuff here was very, very good. And it's a really useful material. And if you could see the top of the bench here, you could see that, you know, we use it a lot. There's a 12-inch bat, and it's on the bench. It makes the surface of the bench, and it's absolutely ideal for that, because clay doesn't really stick to wood. It's a very friendly material. And so I'm a fan of it, you know. I really like it, and it doesn't take up any room, and it's easy to make. And what's not to like about it? Actually, nothing. In experience, I would not change that system for a different material. I haven't ever seen anyone else using it, but I'm sure people do. Anyway, that's a little hint, and I'm gonna, in the next video, show you just quickly how we make those. But I'll wrap that one up right there. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It helps us put information out there a little bit more widely, and I think we're beginning to hopefully pick up a little bit more coverage. Okay, thanks guys, and join us for the next one.